Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, man, let's talk about Danny Garcia says that he would like to fight Conor Benn. He's seen that money that Eddie offered Tank Davis, 10 to 15, and said, I'll fight him. But Danny Garcia ain't going to get half of that. All right? Let's just keep it a bean. And he said that he thought Conor Benn did a good job versus Dobson, and the Dobson guy was really skilled. And he thought he did a good job versus Dobson or whatever. So my whole thing is this, bro. He wanted to volunteer to fight Conor Benn, but never raised his hand to fight Bud for a title. That's wild to me. And then, you know, he's supposed to fight Lara for the WBA super belt, middleweight belt, but the WBA enforced the Zephyr rematch. They took too long to put the fight on him. So now he's sitting on the bench without a fight. You know, he's sitting on the bench without a fight. So at the end of the day, you know, instead of saying, well, I'll fight Terrence Crawford or I'll get in there and fight him, no, he raising his hand for Conor Benn. Like I said before, when Danny Garcia stopped wanting to fight the best after he fought Lucas Matias, he should have retired. He should have retired. He ain't been the same since that fight. Since that fight, they make him a superstar. He ain't been the same. He ain't been the same. And his you know, him feeding for low-hanging fruit and with big financial opportunities, to me, is sad. It's real sad. He used to have an eye of the tiger. He used to be a Philly fighter, you know. And now, you know, that money, I mean, he said he don't, you know, he told Bud, I don't need you. I got enough money, whatever he said. Just retire then. Just retire. When you stop wanting to fight the best and compete against the best, man, it's time to hang it up. When you volunteering to fight, you know, fights that Gervonta Davis left behind, you was a pro, and Tank wasn't even a pro yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing about it. I'll fight him at 54. You know, like I said before, Danny Garcia been just as inactive as Keith Thurman. Why are they still fighting? I don't know. They say Keith take care of his money. Danny do good with his money. Why don't Danny just go start a company for boxers where he assists them on how to preserve their retirement, where they should put their money at? He'll make a lot more money that way. He might make the Hall of Fame as a contributor, because right now, I can give a reason why he should be in the Hall of Fame. He really borderline. I'm not going to fight for it. I'm not going to fight against it. You know, I think I would, you know, say that he possibly should be in there. But I'm not going to fight you on it tooth and nail. I understand. Because the low-hanging fruit of that is saying, hey, man, Arturo Gotti's in there. That's everybody's argument. You know, but I really ain't got shit else to say about it, man. For real, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody see the drastic difference between before and after with Conor Benn. He ain't, even before, you know, nobody really thought he was skilled. He was a powerful kid coming forward, and now he's not so powerful. All of a sudden, he lost his Black Panther powers. You know? So, that's just, you know, just looking at it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even a fight that I will watch it, but I ain't like, if I got something else to do, I'm going to do it. I ain't going to stop my day and watching. If it's worth going back and covering, I'll go back and cover it. But the days of covering and watching any old boxing, for me, that's a wrap. For me, that's a wrap. For real, for me, that's a wrap. Taking any and every low-hanging fruit or bottom of the barrel shit, that's a wrap. Super duper rap. Super duper rap. But you know, nonetheless, you know, Danny Garcia will win that fight. And if you don't win that fight, it's time to hang it up. I think, you know, when you stop wanting to fight the pinnacle of the sports, and then for years he did so much hating on Bud, didn't he? Remember I think he was in LA in the boxing gym or some boxing gym where he was talking about how he don't see how Crawford is considered pound for pound, and them niggas did all that hating. They did all that hating, but ain't nobody want to fight. That's the crazy thing about it. Even out here across the street was fucking with PBC. Ain't nobody volunteered. Keith ain't volunteered. Danny ain't volunteered. Ain't nobody done raised their hand. And keep talking about, you know, with the boxing boys. Well, I didn't fight Terrence Crawford because nobody wanted the WBO. A WBO belt is still not recognized in some countries. When did other fucking countries matter to you American motherfucking fighters? When has Keith Thurman fought outside the country other than international amateur fighters? Come on. Somebody riddle me that. And round off the countries that don't recognize the WBO. The last time I checked, Terrence Crawford and Keith Thurman was American. That's the last time I checked. They were Americans. So what we care about the countries that don't recognize the WBO? Somebody tell me that. I'm waiting. So they still got excuses why not to get in the ring. It is crazy. And it's crazy. They still got excuses for why not to get in the ring. Oh, go fight Conor Benn. Oh shit, Conor Benn need a name opponent. You know, Danny Garcia, but you ain't getting no $10 to $15 million. Shit, I know he probably banking somewhere in that neighborhood, but remember he said it ain't a big fight unless he got Danny Garcia in it. Without Danny Garcia, like nigga, no. Man, not a nigga shed a tear and said, well, when Danny coming back? Now nobody care, bro. You lost to Keith Thurman and Sean Porter. You the only nigga that mattered that lost to Sean Porter. I thought he wanted to fight though, but hey, it is what it is. You lost. You lost. You lost. But all in all, I mean, shit. Conor Benn don't look the same. What if Conor Benn was still killing shit? Still knocking motherfuckers out cold. Coming to America, still knocking people out. Tank Davis wouldn't be volunteering to fight him, and neither would Danny Garcia. All these dudes at PBC and a lot of these dudes in boxing are opportunists. Somebody will see that they see a little flaw, then they want to jump right in there and exploit it. They don't be the ones that want to exploit the flaw and then beat the guy. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They got beta male mindsets when it comes to this boxing shit. That eye of the tiger been gone for a lot of fighters. Been gone. Been gone. Been gone. But I think Danny Garcia will beat that version of Conor Benn, no doubt in my mind. But the thing about it is, Conor Benn had been active, but he didn't have skills before. He just, whatever he was taking, it looked like it was giving him the competitive advantage. And that advantage looked to be gone. And that competitive advantage looked to be gone. And then you got to wonder about his dad. And you know, I remember what he did to Gerald McClellan too. It's his dad on that shit. There wasn't no testing like that back in the day neither. It was Nigel on that shit. That's what you got to start to ask yourself. You know? But boxing is very forgiving to drug offenders. Look at Jarrell Miller. He's still fighting. That dude's still out here doing his stuff. But it's very forgiving to drug offenders. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance for notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FRE33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.